Hello. Welcome back to another Forex Market Insight on Probity Trades channel. You are welcome back to this channel. Thank you, existing subscribers. And if this is your first time that you are coming across this channel, this is Probity Trades. And on this segment, this is where I come on my charts to share with you trading opportunity that I'm looking at for the weeks to come, months to come, and some quarterly months to come. In previous week, I did analyze some pairs to horse, and I can tell you now that most of these pair they are about time to start pushing in our direction. This previous week was a lot of retracement. It was a lot of retracement. So now, not just to waste much of our time, let's just get right into uh, the order of today. Last week, GBP USD, you can check my previous chart insight to see what I'm looking at. So on this pair, I'm still bullish. I'm still expecting price to move up to 1.43000. That is my target for now, because I'm seeing a major resistance that has been holding for quite a while. So this looks to me that price is going to this level to attract that point. So narrowing it down to the weekly charts, we can see that this week that just passed, we have a bullish pin bar, a pin bar candlestick. You can see how massively that candlestick went down. A lot of day traders, scalpers, they have made money from this just short trade. But I told you I'm a swing trader. I love to wait for position. Even some trade that I try to want to place even during the week, I eat losses because I lack a little bit of patience, and I paid for that dearly. So now I have most of my pairs that are about to move in my direction. I told you from previous episode rather, I saw a bullish wedge patterns, and price has broken out from it. I did tell you that I'm expecting a pullback for price to give me something that's going to look like an inverse head and shoulder pattern. My concept of trading, I don't trade ICT, neither do I trade SMC, be the market maker, or whatsoever other strategy out there. My approach is just simple and basic price action movement, where I use support and resistance, trend line, Fibonacci, chart patterns, and all of these to make decision in the forex market. So what I was expecting, one thing as a trader is that you need to have something we call situational analysis. This is just you trying to paint out scenario of what you are expecting price to do. If price, of course, do not do that, you have a contingency plan which you are going to follow. But now my plan is already pointing out right in front of me. You can check my previous episode. I was expecting price to pull back here. This price was here. No, price was somewhere around this point. Yes, I was saying that I'm expecting that price may stall around this point. Then I want to see a pullback to give me a reversal pattern, which is inverted head and shoulder pattern. This pattern, for those who trade chart pattern, this is a pattern that's telling me that this market is about to skyrocket to the upside. So now, how am I going to trade this? I was initially waiting that I'm just going to get an entry from here, but because of some fundamentals that come on Friday, we did have market push in this direction in a very explosive way that I do not even have entry. Yes, there's a candlestick entry right here, but then one of my entry criteria is yet to be met. I use a counter trend line to take my trades. I always want to see a counter trend line break before I take my trade. Honestly, I was thinking maybe this counter trend line, we are going to break it probably on Monday or Tuesday coming next week, because I still see price stalling around this point. But that Friday, which was past week Friday, because when you are seeing this video now, it's probably we are in a new week already. So past week Friday, the market was still stalling around there. I was like, okay, maybe I'm going to have that breakout on Monday, but now we have a very big explosive push to the upside. You don't want to jump on this trade right here. So one thing I will be doing now is that if price can retrace, that is how I'm going to be getting in on GBP USD now. If price can retrace its way back and give me entry confirmation, I'll be willing to take a buy position. And even from this aspect, I can bring out my Fibonacci. These are tools that I use. I don't use FVG. I don't use liquidity sweep. We all have different concepts, so just stick to what you resonate well with. So I have my Fibonacci like this. We expect price to dip down. This retracement, of course, scalpers and day trader, we want to capitalize on it, but no, I want to trade the major trend. Each time I find myself taking a retracement trade, I usually lose that trade. I used to have some impatience, close the trade halfway, even if I know that this market is going to come down, because some people will just feel like, why not just take opportunity of this short movement since we are expecting price to come here before we place a buy position. But I just love it when things align so well. I want to exercise a lot of patience. There are some levels where you are planning to get to, you just want to have that patience. So now I'll be exercising patience. I want price to drop down, especially to this golden level of my fib, or maybe the 79 level, and I got a candle confirmation, I'll be looking to take a buy trade. But if on the other hand price fails to come down here and we just keep pushing higher and we blow out past this level, then I'm just waiting for retracement. Then I'll be looking to long that market from there. So that's just what I'm doing. So if we have a push up, and then I'm going to wait for the retracement here. So I'm still expecting to catch the trend in whatsoever way it may want to go. So I'll still be looking to catch that trade like that. So that is that on GBP USD. I don't have entry on this trade last week. All of this was just a retracement and I didn't take it. So that is just me. I didn't take that trade. So I'm waiting for the major trend now. So the major trend, I want to see retracements like this into my fib, then I fire up, because now we already have a break of my counter trend line. I want to see retracement, then we fire to the upside. Or if price fails to retrace and just keeps pushing higher and we break past this level, it means that we have now broken out of the neckline of this inverted head and shoulder pattern. So what I'll be waiting for is just like a kind of flag retracement. In fact, I will love a flag retracement, and then I want to see price to push all the way up. So this is what I'm anticipating next on GBP USD. So most of the pair I will be explaining to us is what I've talked about in previous episodes, just that they are now aligning to what we are expecting. Same view on Euro USD. Euro USD, I don't think I shared this in the last episode, but in my Telegram group, I drop my view on it, that I'm expecting to see a likelihood of inverted head and shoulder. But this inverted head and shoulder is not looking like the usual one, like the kind of one we have on GBP USD. This one is looking like what other people will call the Quasimodo pattern. So to me, this is still also the inverted head and shoulder, pointing to me that now we are about to kick off. In fact, there's a channel that I'm seeing. On this time frame. Let me just mark that channel out. I think something like this. Yes. So for those who understand how channel trading is, it means that we are bouncing between two channels. So we have this other channel as well. So trading between channels means that whenever we come to the bottom channel, price is going to act as a support. When you come to the upper channel, is going to act as a resistance. Now we are here, and now we can see, look at it on the day chart. One thing is that always go to the day chart. You'll be able to see trend clearly. You'll be able to avoid noise on the lower time frame. Even if you are trading on the lower time frame, just have an idea of what the bigger picture is saying. So even on this bigger picture, we are seeing that this trend is about to continue its movement to the upside. We have previously a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, which this movement here is showing a bearish movement. But from this point now, we have a lower high. What should we have put on next? Price should have given us a lower low, but now we are seeing rejection from a previous low here, which for chart pattern trader, this is an inverted head and shoulder that we want to go long. So the neckline for this is the neckline. The neckline is not a straight one, but now a bent one. This is the neckline for this. So same way I'm looking for opportunity on GBP USD, same way I'm looking for a buy opportunity on Euro USD. So Euro USD, we already break out of this neckline. What I'm waiting for is a retracement. So my entry time frame is the 4 hours chart. Now this kind of breakout is very small. I would not trust a minor pullback in this case. I will not trust a minor pullback here. Like if price should pull back to this point and I'm seeing confirmation, candle confirmation, is most likely I may not take that trade because I don't like smaller pullback. So I may want to see a deeper push below. So maybe to the 618 Fibonacci level. So maybe to the 618 Fibonacci level, then I'll be looking to take a buy decision on Euro USD. So Euro USD, I am bullish on Euro USD as well. So coming into the new week and even for the rest of this month, I think we have barely 1 week left for this month of August to be completed. So this is what I'll be looking at as a trading opportunity. Then next we have USD JPY. USD JPY has blew out from my counter trend line. So I'm just waiting for it to fully break this low. Yes, always have patience. For lower time frame trader, you can see our price has been pushing up, pushing down. It has been losses here and there. You are in profit, back to losses. So I don't want to be a victim of this. This does not mean I'm exonerated from having losses. No, I have losses, but when I spot that on the hour time frame the market is ranging, I don't want to force myself to start picking trades. I can see that the direction to me currently now, I'm still seeing a bearish movement. This is still looking to me as an head and shoulder pattern, just like this right shoulder is kind of clumsy and we have a lot of clustering of prices here. So I want to trade a sell when it finally break below this level. So when we break below this level, definitely I want to see a retest. Then I want to go short on USD JPY. So nothing much on USD JPY. The movement is here to clear. So we are yet to have a decision, but our decision here is bullish, but we are yet to have an entry on USD JPY. So next one here is NZD USD. On NZD USD, I shared this in my previous episode. I'm bullish on this pair, but currently now price has broken below my support level. This is a major support level that I have on the monthly charts. So price has broken below it, but candlestick is yet to close. We still have 6 days, 3 hours left. Yes, this candlestick can still close very bullish to the upside. So if I have price closing backward, so this to me is going to look like we have a fake out. You can see that the weekly chart even rejected heavily. So going into this new week, if I can see a bullish movement rising above this my blue bar, I will go long on NZD USD. I will go long on NZD USD. If I can see price just pushing up like this, I want to see retracement. But for better confirmation now, because one thing I want to start incorporating in my trade, because of course most of us will still have, there's no how you're going to be a perfect trader. There's no perfect trader out there. You still have some aspects you want to work on just to make sure you fine tune your trades. So I would better still be waiting for the break of this counter trend line. You may say that, but this is going to be a very long waiting to do. Yes, thank you. That is me. I'm going to wait. I am going to wait because oftentimes you see price breaks here, then start dancing around this region, and we can continue blue round. So what this counter trend does for me is that it saves me from taking premature trades. It saves me from taking premature trades. But when we have a breaks above, that is telling me that 80% now we have bounces off from this level and we are about to push to the upside. So what I will be waiting for now is a break above this my counter trend line, and I'll be placing a buy trade right here. My stop loss is going to be here. These are swing trade. All of these trade I'm sharing with you are swing trade. So I'm looking at ratio 4. Trust me, this trade, if it materializes very well, I'll be making more than ratio 4, because I'll still be looking for ways on how to add to my entry. On this trade, I might probably be working out with 7R if indeed we get to this point. Trust me. So that is that. This is what I'll be waiting for on NZD USD. Waiting, you just have to wait. But of course, if you're a scalper, if you're a day trader, you just want to look at short-term trade, but I'm a swing trader and I just want to wait for my trades, for my hedge to play out. So that is what I have on NZD USD. But on the flip side, now this is on the flip side. What if price fails to push up? What will I be doing? If price fails to push up, I want to see it to drop massively. Then let's go back to retest this level and I'll be looking to short. But for now, I am still bullish on NZD USD. On to the next one, USD CAD. USD CAD, I lack a little bit of patience on this trade in this just concluded week, and I paid dearly for that. Ideally, I was expecting that market is coming to test this my blue line. Sincerely, believe you me, I was expecting that price is coming to test this level, but I was now seeing some kind of rejection when we get to the tip of this level, and I start seeing candlestick on a neutral ground. I wouldn't have entered a trade with just seeing just one candlestick that is coming in. I want to wait for some prices to cluster, but due to lack of patience, I enter with this bearish engulfing candlestick. In fact, that is the reason why I have my stop so wide. I took this trade here and I have my stop so wide at this top, and look at it, market actually went to that point and take me out, and now we are dropping to the downside. So what happened here? Lack of enough patience. So, and I paid dearly for this. So now the market has pushed break out of my counter trend line. What do I need? Just a little bit of retracement, and I'll be looking to short. If I can have that retracement back to the outer point of this trend line, I'm going to short now, because now I can see that price is now ready to bounce off from this minor resistance level. And where are we heading to? To know where we are heading to, just switch your chart back to the higher time frame. I'm expecting a whole lot of peels to the downside on USD CAD, all things being equal, irrespective of fundamentals. I'm expecting USD CAD to drop about 600 pips to the downside. This is what I'm expecting on USD CAD. So once I get my entry, it's going to really be a very long ride for me. I'll be looking to hold my position. My levels targeted are going to be here. I'm going to be considering this level. So this is going to be my first level targeted. And then if we blow past this point, trust me, USD CAD has every potential to drop to 1.320000. So that is that on USD CAD. You can see, very simple. I don't need to mark a lot of drawings on my chart. Simple and yet effective. I'm not saying other strategies do not work, but sometimes complexity is just going to give you a lot of troubles. Make your chart so simple, identify your turning points, and then you just want to make trades. So if you want to be a swing trader, actually, it's best to make your chart simple. Day traders, scalpers, since you are looking for opportunity here and there, definitely you may want to need a little bit of complexity on your chart. On to the next one, GBP AUD. GBP AUD, I'm loving what this pair is currently doing. I am bullish here. On the 3-month chart, we have broken above this resistance level. And look at this candlestick on the 3 month chart. We still have a month and 8 days for this candlestick to close, but we have a massive rejection away from this point. Currently, we are having a dragonfly doji, which is signaling that we have buyers in the market. The monthly chart, which is remaining 6 days left, the 6 days left is already showing me something like a bullish railway, indicating the bullish momentum in the market. Then onto the weekly charts. The weekly chart now, I'm having price forming a base. I'm having price forming a base at these points, and this is likely to be a double bottom chart pattern. So I want to see price to break above this neckline, come to retest, and I'll be looking for a bullish continuation movement. So but anything around this region, I'm not interested on GBP AUD. So that is that on GBP AUD. Nothing so much there. GBP card onto the next one. GBP card and bullish. Price is still stalling around here from what I shared with you on previous episode. I still want to see a clear push to the upside, retracement, and then we are going to take this trade. Euro card, now we are having that strong push. This is what I want to see. I want to see a strong push to the upside, then we can now have a price to retrace back. So I'm still waiting for retracement. So when price retrace here, I'll be looking to go long on Euro card. Then German 30, I share with you that some of these index are looking promising. We have a breakout of this symmetrical triangle to the upside, a retracement. If I go to the 4-hour charts, you will see that I have a minor counter trend line, and price has formed a base at this point, rejecting massively. I already took this trade. I shared this trade with my community in the Telegram group. So I already took this trade. Now we are a little bit of profit. A little bit of profit. Probably if this should move so well, I'm going to recover what I have paid due to lack of impatience on USD card. So if this is really going to move, I'm expecting German 30 to push higher up to 26,000, and that is a whole lot of pips. I'm looking at about 1,600 pips to the upside. Same movement on JAP 225. This did not pull back to my entry, so I wouldn't be chasing this trade. You can see I have my Fibonacci, a beautiful uptrend movement. So I'm expecting price to drop to fib level or even come to this trend line, have my counter trend line I'm going to trade. But of course, anything can still happen. Price can still stall around. But if we keep pushing up, it means I have no entry on JAP 225. But I already have an entry on S&P 500. I shared this with us. I shared this. I'm already in profit. I've trailed my stop. I'm here to break even, but I've traded my stop. So price pull back to my fib level. I place a trade somewhere around there. So I'm looking to add to my position here. If we have a retracement on this counter trend line, I'm going to enter another position coming new week. So that is what I'm looking at. Those are my peers that I'm sharing with you once again. So if you like this content, make sure to like, comment if you have anything you need some clarity on. Probably I can create a video, find some times and create a video as regarding that. So if you are here to subscribe, make sure to subscribe now. Click the bell notification, so each time I drop content like this, you want to be among the first to get the video. So I believe you can use this as part of information to take trading decision coming into the new week and the rest of this month. So I wish you a profitable week ahead. Stay disciplined, stay patient. Yeah, stay patient is very, very important. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.